keep it 50. Do you know what I mean? Rather than sacrifice the quality on the frames.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a loop back. Boom, we're live. What are you saying, Slags?
What are ye saying?
How are we? Just discussing things. Up the Atma, love to see it. Thank you so much. Up the Atma indeed. How are we in the chat? Come on. Speak up or forever hold your fucking silence. That's not the word, is it? Forever hold your peace. Do you know what I fancy? Also, guys, don't know if you can hear my neighbour upstairs farting strumming the guitar. Farting bastard. Nah, he's alright. But we'll kill him.
Just got a bastard on fucking YouTube.
That's it.
The absolute plays.
Fun time to roll a joint and chill in the bath. Can't wait for this to start. Fucking good, that's it.
That is such
Quick
a good
question:
way to
why do you
relax.
stream this on YouTube and gaming on Twitch? Because we've always done the web show on YouTube. Son!
It's called diversity.
That's it. Diversify your revenue streams. Now, and also gaming doesn't really have a place on this channel, whereas on the old Twitcheroonies it does, which is wonderful. What does Atma mean? Chat, please educate Clayton Yates. CM Tricks is in the place. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Blast from the past.
That's it. Fucking glorious. Guys, I reckon, let me get the actual date. I reckon the 31st of this month, charity stream, cancer research.
Ooh.
Undecided whether to do half on here, half on Twitch. Maybe do during the day on here, and then as we go into the evening, do on Twitch. Switch over, because at the end of the day, it's all going to Just Giving for cancer research. So the destination, you know, isn't different. But yeah, I'm undecided. Might spark a few people to get over to Twitch as well. MTFC Jake becomes a goose. Welcome, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. We're gonna cut it. Button sponsored train. Shoot, motherfucker. Love to see it. Thank you so much. Let's have a look at the trim fella. I would, but it's been in a hat all day, so I'm not gonna.
Oh.
Dog walk can wait. Dudey is live. That's it. Guys, today we're mixing it up. We're not going to go spooky. We're going to go for conspiracy. Ooh, we're going to be throwing some conspiracies at you. I want you guys to suggest some conspiracies for us to look at as well. Lozzie, to be fair, we could do this, mate. It's entirely up to you and the chat. We could like alternate. So like next week will be paranormal. The following week is conspiracy. And off we go. All 24 on Twitch, mate. I'm not doing 24 hours. Sorry, it's not happening. I just can't do it. I don't feel the need to do it. Alfie Bryant, super chats, £2. Legends of the YouTube game. Thank you so much, Lozzie. Did you notice you're on the thumbnail this week?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, fine. Slide you on there, and then put the bit in the middle.
Nice.
I'll tell you what's impressive, Loz.
What's that?
Fair play to you. I just googled Lozzie, and you are on the first row of Google image search results. Now you got to imagine how common the Lozzie nickname is. That's fucking impressive, mate.
That's all that money to Google for Google ads did me well.
That's it. 100%. 100%. But yeah, guys, we're going to delve into some conspiracies today. Alright. Lozzie, you found any conspiracies? Full disclosure, I mean, that's impressive. I messaged Lozzie at 6:43, 17 minutes before going live, and simply said, Lozzie, can you find me a conspiracy in 20 minutes? I thought I'd set him a task. Joe Tickle's in the house, everyone. How's it going, Joe? Good to see you, mate. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. My esports champion.
Absolute legend.
Swiss Fortnite killer. He has earned $250,000 in prize money, and I couldn't be prouder. Big up. Big up. Before we get into the conspiracies, just very quickly, Lozzie, did you see what happened to Nottingham Forest?
I did.
In the playoff places since the 31st of December up until the 91st minute of the final game of the season. And then one simple OG turns over a 6-goal difference. They lost 4-1. Swansea won 4-1. And the rest, as they say, is history.
It is indeed.
That's it. And just like that, it's GG. Just like that. Just like
Shout
that.
out to the all the staff in the surrounding area, Nottingham, like A&E, because you're going to get a lot of casualties.
100%. They're going to be swamped. They're going to be absolutely swamped. But such is life in football, you know. Also, just briefly need to say, Liam, first of all, thank you so much for the £2. I haven't donated in a while, so I thought I would do it now. When will we get the Atma water dispensers?
Oh,
I mean, they're coming. I might be a 2021 edition. Do you know what I mean? But we do need to address something else. This happened a few weeks ago on the web show. Now, I said that Leeds are going to sign Edison Cavani.
oh, for fuck's sake! Is this conspiracy theory?
And you all laughed at me, called me a cunt, called me delusional. No, but listen, you called me delusional as if I was saying, you know, a fucking hamsters will evolve and learn to shit raw raspberries. You were like, you're fucking mental, mate, shut up. Well, yes, it hasn't happened yet. But the fact that it was trending 2 days ago because it looks likely just goes to show what a football brain I do have. So you can call me delusional, but when it starts trending on Twitter, I'm obviously right. Whether it happens or not, I called it. Of all the fucking players in the stratosphere, who are we linked to? Oh yeah, the one that I fucking said. Victor Orta brought in Negredo to Middlesbrough. He can bring Cavani to Marcelo's Bielsa's Leeds. Anyway, that's enough of that.
I was going to say,
that's enough of all that.
Negredo did fuck all for Middlesbrough when he came
Listen.
We'll skip over that.
Enough about that.
Oh.
You're in with Zlatan as well, yeah, but it's not looking likely because he's 38 and, you know what I mean, he's a bit old now. I wouldn't even have him in at fucking Yeovil. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
We're not here to admire my football knowledge prowess. Yeah, we're not here to be like, oh, Jordan's the new Mystic Meg. Alright? We're not all here to ask, oh, Dudey, who is my football team signing this season, please, as you seem to know everything. We're not here to question my inside sources in the football world. Alright? I had sources when I was in the music festival game. I used to get you all of the secret acts ahead of time. People questioned where did I get my sources from. The truth was, it was an intern at Festival Republic. He was there for a few years in a row, and he just used to tell me, he used to send me spreadsheets. He'd be like, there you go, Dudey, bring me the Horizon of the Secret Set. Thank you very much, there's my video. Do I have an inside man in the agent's world of football? Who knows? All I will say is, don't doubt me. Never fucking underestimate me, alright? Because I will surprise you. Right! Hollow Earth!
Jesus Christ.
Hollow Earth is up.
Is that it?
Yeah. No.
Sick.
While flat earthers, that's a whole fucking different ball game. While flat earthers get all the attention in the mainstream media, Popular Mechanics notes that there is also a conspiracy that says the Earth is hollow and that there might even be a whole other civilization of advanced beings inside it.
Oof.
The theory is rooted back to the 17th century when Edmund Halley, who has a comet named after him, proposed that the Earth must be hollow because of changing magnetism. The Science News site adds, even back then, the idea of a hollow Earth was hardly a new one. It appears in folklore the world over, not to mention elsewhere in Europe in Halley's time. A German scholar called Athanasius Kircher, Athanasius, Athansius, Athanasius. Can we just say, all agree, that's an incredible first name? My name is Athanasius. That's like...
Quite impressive.
That's like he's about to take on hordes of demons with a fucking broadsword. Do you know what I mean? It's game over.
I am Athanasius!
Exactly. Also, shout out to Fable 4. Have you seen that's been confirmed?
I have. I saw some of the announcements and it's pretty shit. I've never really played Fable, to be fair, but
I think I played Fable 2. Yeah, so this Athanasius dude published a textbook in 1664 in which he claimed the Earth contains a central fire, which is actually technically true. And the vast underground lakes and lava chambers.
Jeez.
At the North Pole is a gaping vortex that sucks water down to the central fire where it's heated and then pissed out at the South Pole.
Nice.
What are we saying about that then? I'll get a little bit more detail.
I like the visuals of
Yeah, so basically there's a vortex of water that goes from one end of the world through, gets heated up, and then pissed out the other. I don't understand, like, what's that sort of meant to extinguish the fire? I don't know. Well, how does this hollow Earth work? Like, is it... Let's go on Wikipedia, the greatest source known to man. Is it, like, you know, the core is the hollow Earth's sun? Is that what we're looking at here? Is that what's going on? In ancient times, the concept of a subterranean land inside the Earth appeared in mythology, folklore, and legends. The idea of subterranean realms seemed arguable, and became intertwined with the concept of places of origin or afterlife, such as the Greek underworld, the Nordic, oh fucking hell, Svartalfamir, the Christian hell, the Jewish Sheol, with details describing inner earth in Kabbalistic literature, such as Zohar and Hesed Lavaram. The idea of subterranean realm is mentioned in Tibetan Buddhist belief. According to one story from Tibetan Buddhist tradition, there is an ancient city called Shambhala, which is located inside the earth. I do have to question one thing about this, which does lend a little bit of credit to it, right? And that is that all these religions across the world throughout history always have some form of underworld. Now you could argue, you know, that perhaps it's a tool, a method to keep people in line. You know, if you fuck up, if you're a cunt, if you don't follow the rules, you'll go to hell, you'll burn for eternity. But it's a bit weird that across all religions, and there's all different locations of folklore, all different locations of legends, all have the same theory. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's a bit fucking odd. Would you agree, Lawrence?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. You could argue that.
That's it.
But, you know, I wouldn't say I'd believe entirely in a theory because of religious texts.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, mate, religion's the biggest fucking fraud of all time. But, like, I'm just saying, I believe religion over time, this is going to be a bit offensive, has been used as a tool to keep... Bearing in mind, I'm talking about people 2,000 years ago, alright? Not saying now. Basically, it's a rule book for illiterate people. Back in the day. Back in the day, you know, when people were like fucking, you know...
What's the point of having a book you can't fucking read?
No, but I just mean, like, it's like a simplified, you know, it's a simplified, like, rule set. It's simplified explanations of things, you know?
You shall be smited if thy throw rock at neighbour.
Exactly. It's like, do you really need a book to tell you not to rape people? I mean, fucking hell. Yeah? So, what I'm saying is, I think religion is like a mass control tool. And you've said there's been an unprecedented rise in atheism in the last 50 years. It's because we're getting smarter. It's because we can read through the fucking lines. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, don't rape people, don't murder people, be good to thy neighbour. Why are all your priests raping the altar boys then? What's this about? Get fucked. Do you know what I mean? It's all bollocks. There we go. Alright? Wonder who you got that from. Yeah, Bo Burnham. Yeah, fucking definitely. Don't rape because it's in a book. That's a fucking brilliant song. So I don't need to quote everything I'm inspired by. Jesus fucking Christ.
You need the sources.
All I'll say is, in my defence, I was an atheist before I knew Bo Burnham was. Alright?
Yeah, but who came up with the term atheism? Who came up with that movement?
Oh, well, there you go. I need to be sourcing him. Fucking
That's it.
hell. That's it. That is fucking it. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Dude, you need to watch yourself. A certain religion has a thing called holy war. Chris, listen, mate. I'm poking fucking at the elite with this Epstein shit. If the Catholic Church want to do me in, join the fucking queue. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Up the atma. But, you know, and that's... Oh, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even gonna, anyway, fucking Hollow Earth. According to ancient Greeks, there were caverns under the surface which were entrances leading to the underworld. Some of which were caverns at Tainaron in Laconia, at Trozen in Argolis, at Ephia in Thesprotia, and Heraclea in Pontos, and in Ermione in Thracian and Dacian legends, right? So it goes across, you know, it goes across many a legend and folklore. It is said that the cavern's occupied by the ancient god of Zalmoxis. Now that's a fucking cool
Jesus.
god name. I tell you another thing, right? And I get it because it's like he's the one almighty God. God being called God is fucking lazy. And I know in certain texts he's called Jehovah, but don't give me that. Do you know what I mean? Does me in. Really does. I'd love to start a cult.
Fuck.
Sorry, I read Jasper Conspiracy Theory Atma is a cult, and we are being brainwashed with Lozzie as our leader. That's it. That is fucking it.
You are all my children.
That is fucking it. Dan Lindsay, that beard do need a shape up though. You're absolutely right, mate. But I can't be fucked to do it, so here we are. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Geese. Kean's going to Hopton tomorrow. There we go. God bless. God bless the Hopton Massive. God bless. Anyway, where were we? Zalmoxis. Do you know what I mean? I think if when I was at school, right, if they were like, and in Christianity, we all praise Zalmoxis, my ears might have perked up a bit. Like, fucking Zalmoxis.
That's
now we're
definitely
fucking...
a WoW name.
Mate, that sounds like the final boss of a fucking sick raid, let me tell you now. Jesus Christ. Whee. Irony. In Mesopotamian religion, there is a story of a man who, after travelling through the darkness of a tunnel in a mountain of Mashu, entered a subterranean garden. In Celtic mythology, there is a legend of a cave called Cruachan, also known as Ireland's Gate to Hell. A mythical and ancient cave from which, according to legend, strange creatures would emerge and be seen on the surface of the earth. There are also stories of medieval knights and saints who went on pilgrimages to a cave located in Station Island, County Donegal in Ireland, where they made journeys inside the earth into a place of purgatory. In County Down, Northern Ireland, there is a myth which says tunnels lead to the land of the subterranean Tuatha De Danann, a group of people who are believed to have introduced Druidism to Ireland and then went back underground. Pretty sure the Nazis tried to fuck with something to do with like all this Hollow Earth shit. I know they tried to find portals to other places and other worlds. For certain. They were fucking with a lot of stuff, you know? A lot of stuff.
Absolute fucking barbaric people.
100 percentile. Guys, remember to hit that like button because this does get uploaded. Where are we at? We're in Hindu mythology. The underworld is referred to as Patala. In the Bengali version of the Hindu epic Ramayana, it has been depicted how Rama and Lakshmana were taken by the king of the underworld, Ahiravan, brother of Demon King Ravana. Even that, Demon King. Great title. Later on, they were rescued by Hanuman, and the Agami Naga tribes of India claimed that their ancestors emerged in ancient times from subterranean land inside the earth. See, this is the thing. They're all like ancient stories, and they're all originating from inside the earth. Mad. When are you going to Pluckley Woods? Very soon. But it is weather permitted, because the day that we have selected, or may not have selected, is looking a bit ropey. And obviously I don't want to travel all that way, 3 hours each way, just to get rained off. So we're keeping a close eye on the weather, and we will go from there. But I can't wait for that video, I really can't. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of funnage. But yeah, so basically we're talking about many different places, many different histories, all talking about the same thing. So does that lend some weight to it? I don't really know. Do I believe it? No. Anyone in the chat, genuinely, please don't take the piss. Genuine, is anyone in there that genuinely thinks this could be a thing? If you have spare time, you should read Fingerprints of the Gods. What's Fingerprints of the Gods about?
Sounds interesting.
Did you move out from Jack's house before you left the podcast? No, I moved out in February. Fergal's in the house. Fergal is a Leeds fan. He was trolling me in Twitch, on a Twitch stream. He was fucking taking the piss out of me for being a Leeds fan, and it turned out he's one as well. What did we all think? Speaking of hollow earth, because obviously in order to get to a hollow earth, you'd have to go through what some would say a cave. What do we all think of the cave video this week? If you haven't seen it, holy shit. Beast Gamer, it wasn't my decision. CJ, are you religious? Are you? Why? Go on. So what's your belief system? I'm not gonna ridicule it. I'm just curious. Swear to God, I've seen a ghost demon. Whatever. Madness. Banging. Caving is so mint. CJ, behave yourself. That was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. What's so good about it? CJ in the chat right now, I'm sure everyone wants to fucking know, right? What is so good about being wedged between two pieces of rock miles underground? You don't believe in a church, you just believe there's a higher power. Active, dormant or otherwise. I'm open to that we could just be like a fucking petri dish and aliens are just like, let's see what happens. Like, I've got some sea monkeys in the kitchen. Like, we could just be sea monkeys to aliens, do you know what I mean?
Or maybe the sea monkeys are the secret force. They control us.
Maybe. They're like little spies. Loved the editing in the last video. I had a lot of fun with it. I was genuinely having a ball editing that video. Also, right, in the chat right now, I need your help. Do more videos with Lozzie. I will be. The only reason we haven't been is because of fucking COVID. And the lockdown.
They're trying to force us apart.
That's it. I'm sick of it. That's a conspiracy. Right there. Right, guys, you will decide what video comes tomorrow. So I'm stuck between two. So basically, there is a story of a man called John Jones. It's fucking tragic. It's heartbreaking. It's really sad, right? It's about a caving expedition that goes wrong. He gets pinned, and he sadly ends up dead. And so I can do that one. Or I can do a similar style video to the one I did the other day, but of people climbing high buildings and hanging off them and doing big jumps, parkour and things like that.
Parkour!
Crane danglers. So do you want the John Jones sad one or a reaction to the cave danglers?
When you said John Jones, I thought, fucking hell, this channel's taking a fucking turn. He's doing fucking UFC
MMA
stuff
now. That's it. That is it. Enough tragic stories for this week.
Crane danglers.
Crane danglers. Do the second one. Do the building climbing one. John Jones. Cranes. The second one. John Jones. Do more like the caving video. It was top notch. Johnny Jones. John Jones. Crane. Jonesy first. Crane. Same vote twice. I respect it. Crane 3 times is a fucking treat. Liam slipping in another John Jones. Either. I just don't know, because it is so, like, honestly, it's fucking heartbreaking, and I'm just like, I've got to, like, full on research it, script it, film it, edit it. I'll probably just be in floods of tears by the end of the day. Just be like, oh. But it does show, like, why in the fuck do people do this fucking cave and shit. I just don't, honestly, I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But yeah, anyway, it looks pretty even, so I'll have to decide. Fucking hell. But I do feel like the crane one. Fuck! Yawning, man. Fucking sick of being tired all the time. Yeah, no, it'll be nice to do something upbeat. Because of the skits in it, Jord. I genuinely have no idea what you're on about, CJ. I won't lie.
Caving, innit?
Ah, I see. Well, here's a fucking conspiracy for you. Is that Bob Ross on the shelf? Yes, it is. Big Pharma is withholding the cure for cancer. Pharma as in PH. A long-standing favourite among conspiracists suggests medical professionals, led by major pharmaceutical companies, discovered the cure for cancer but have not made it available to the wider public. The argument goes that given the amount of money generated by cancer treatment around the world, a cure would seriously impact revenue for drugs companies, not to mention put many doctors and researchers out of business. While Big Pharma has not made itself many friends among the public, there is no evidence that such a vast conspiracy is possible. I hate these fucking conspiracy articles that just debunk them after like one fucking sentence. Shut the fuck up. Just give me the juice. Oh.
Give me the one-sided fucking debate.
Exactly. So there is no evidence that says such a vast conspiracy is possible, as it would require the participation of thousands, if not millions of people in both profit and non-profit sectors. Well, yes, thank you for the fucking obvious. Theweek.co.uk. In fact, it makes more sense that selling the cure would actually make more money. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Reports that the medical insurance companies and the federal government would love nothing but better than to substitute a $100 cancer treatment for one that costs $1 million, like CAR T immunotherapy. What? The fuck? That cancer treatment costs $1 million.
1 million.
This is an interesting theory, though. Well, not interesting theory. This is an interesting point. Furthermore, adds the Finance magazine, Finance magazine on cancer. Cancer researchers are human. Humans cannot keep important secrets. Bollocks. Cancer cures cannot be suppressed, not even for 1 month. I don't doubt that there'd be someone decent be like, they cured cancer, by the way. You might want to go and raid their labs. But cancer, like people being humans cannot keep important secrets. What a load of shite. You know what I mean?
That is
fucking
bollocks.
Can't keep secrets. Why the fuck is Prince Andrew still on the streets?
Streets like he's fucking prowling.
See, he may well be. He may fucking well be.
Jesus.
Ramesh Baluchi says, my girlfriend's grandparents' neighbour was researching a cure for cancer, and they are pretty sure he had it pretty much done. However, one day, Russian mafia took care of him. Why would the Russian mafia give a shit about cancer being cured? As in, care enough to be like, cool, nah, if they cure cancer, they're going to put the Russian mafia out of business. We better do them in. You know what I mean? I did read in a scientific journal the other day that apparently incredibly close to finding a cure for coronavirus, and they've actually ran tests that have come back with limited to no side effects, so it could be in the pipeline very, very soon.
Limited to no side effects.
That means there are a few.
Yeah.
You get AIDS, but no more corona.
See, which one would you prefer?
That's it. James Barnard, I'm not going to answer this for the obvious reasons. Which UK celebrity do you think is a secret nonce? Basically, which UK celebrity do you want a libel case with? Which UK
Preferably
celebrity?
One that hasn't got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Settle out court.
That's it. Joshua's going to Menorca on Wednesday.
God.
Enjoy it. I hope they don't fucking close the old borders again. Flight risks and closures.
They have had an uptake in infections in Spain, but it's an island, isn't it, Menorca? I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the Canary Islands, I think.
There you go. So
yeah,
Tenerife.
Right. Yeah, Tenerife. Is it Tenerife, Menorca, Mallorca, and Gran Canaria? Or are they in Gran Canaria? Oh, I don't fucking know.
I think
Gran Canaria
is separate.
Yeah, because it makes sense for the Canary Islands to be part of Gran Canaria, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Fuck it.
Fuck geography. It's for losers.
That's it.
I'm joking, it's not. That was mean. I apologise. Alright?
Cool.
But yeah, how do you find all of the different things to do videos on? Is it all stuff you knew about already, or stuff you're recommended? A bit of both. I get inspiration from other YouTubers. I get inspiration from fans. I get inspiration. I just come up with ideas. You know, I get inspiration from everywhere. So if you ever have anything you want me to cover, please do feel free to suggest it.
Suggestions.
Josh Watt Jordan, I really liked the compilation reaction video and hope you do more of that style and covers some interesting and creepy topics. Yes, most definitely will be. I enjoyed it as well. I felt like it was a good mix. It was a good balance because you had like the fear-inducing dread of the you know, the topic, but then you had the relief, the comedy relief. I do fucking want to stop yawning. I do want to maintain like a serious tone with a lot of the content, but I do think it's important to sprinkle in comedy because it does help break it up a bit. It makes it a bit more refreshing.
That's it. Can't be all doom and gloom.
No, exactly. But yeah, do I believe in simulation theory? Great question, because I kind of do. I think it is entirely plausible that this could all be a simulation. You know, there's the thing is, there's no way that we would know. So because there's no way that we would know if we were or not, it's possible.
Oh,
most certainly. And it does kind of bend your mind a little bit. Will you ever go back to festival style content? No.
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go, indeed. In the chat, do you guys believe in the, you know, not so much believe as in like, yes, it must be. Are you open to the possibility? Open to the possibility that we're actually just in a giant matrix, in a simulation, or even like, so for example, yeah, when you play a video game, unless it's a fourth wall breaking game, the character you're playing doesn't know that they're in a video game. Do you know what I mean? The story, the narrative, whatever is written and coded in front of them is their reality. Right? Obviously now with video games you'll pause the game or you'll shut it down and then come back to it, blah blah blah. But the game picks up where it left off, so therefore within that game there's been no break in time. It could literally be someone or an alien or something is playing a video game. I'm the main character. And even in this web show alone, they decided to turn off the game and then come back a week later. But for us, there has been no pause because reality just keeps on ticking. Do you know what I mean? So there's no break in between. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to ponder. And I think it's entirely plausible. It's entirely plausible. Or we could be ourselves playing an alternate reality. Do you know what I mean? There's all sorts of shit, man. There's all sorts of shit. Monstrous Elites in the place.
It's a simulation within a simulation within a simulation. Fuck.
That's it. So many simulations.
Imagine playing The Sims, and then someone's playing you as The Sims.
Playing The Sims.
That's it.
Yeah, that would fuck you, wouldn't it? But also, like, imagine this isn't simulation theory, but this is like, you know, The Grinch, the film The Grinch. You know, like their whole universe is inside a snowflake.
Yeah.
I thought this the other day. What if, you know, you can break the human body down into atoms?
It's possible.
Yeah. What if inside every atom, and we're made up of fucking billions upon billions upon billions of atoms, what if in every atom of our body is a universe which has billions upon billions upon billions of lives, which has billions upon billions upon billions of atoms, which have billions upon billions upon billions of universes inside them, which have billions upon billions of lives inside them, which have billions upon billions upon billions of atoms inside them, etc. etc.
That's it.
Because we can only go down, I believe this is right, I might be wrong. If I am. We can only see down to the level of an atom, or we can only hypothesize the atom. But who's to say it doesn't go further than that? And I love the fucking Men in Black scene where he opens up the locker, and like he's just like in a universe in a locker. Or like the marbles, where the aliens are playing marbles, and inside the marbles is like our galaxy.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant, man. I honestly think, and I take comfort somehow in the idea that we know fuck all. We think we know things. We think we understand things. The thing with science is right until it's proven wrong, and then the new thing is right, right? And so everything that we understand of the universe and how life works right now, in 100 years' time, we could find out was completely wrong, you know, and then the rule books change. And I just think that there's just so much that we just can't understand, and I think it's arrogant for us to think that we do understand. And, oh man, I just think the possibilities are endless.
Science, bitch.
Like like different dimensions, like oh man, just all sorts of shit, different planes of existence, different planes of view. Like imagine, I thought this yesterday, right? Imagine our vision, right? We can only see a fragment of what's really there, right? For example, to put this into an understandable context, if you look through a keyhole into an open room, you can only see, from the perspective of the keyhole, you can only see as much as the keyhole allows you to see. But if you open the door and walked inside, you've got an entire room, right? What if on Earth, our plane of existence, our plane of vision, is the equivalent of a sliver, like the eye of a needle. Imagine trying to look at a horizon, an entire fucking left to right open horizon through the eye of a needle. And you take that needle away and you can see everything. Imagine if we could see every single plane of existence. That's why I also think, like, you know, ghosts and shit, right? Do I think that they're necessarily our ancestors or, you know, souls of people that have lived before? No. I'm more open to the idea that there are other beings existing on this planet as we speak, in a plane of existence that we can't see, and every now and then maybe there's a little rupture between our planes of existence and they bleed through, or we bleed through to them, you know? It's fascinating to think about, and I've thought about it quite a lot. And I enjoy thinking about it.
Quick shout out to the person who has said they were going to have a bath and smoke some weed. I hope you're having a good time.
Jesus Christ. They're in another stratosphere right now. Cassidy, thank you so much for becoming a geese. Choo choo, motherfucker.
Fucking sponsor train.
Yeah, it's just, I just think we should just all go and get some hallucinogenics. That's it. Oh, mate, that's the other thing, man. DMT, right? I don't want to get all Joe Rogan on you, but have you heard so many people's account of what happens when you take DMT?
Yeah.
Apparently, a voice says to you something like, "Thank you so much for using this technology."
Fuck.
I'm telling you, mate, aliens are on a different fucking plane of existence that we can't reach unless we use things like that to unlock. We use, like, what? Like, is it 5% or 8% of our brain? And you got to think, I know I'm not advocating drug use at all, right? However, this isn't advocating it. I'm just saying, right? There are certain drugs that unlock certain areas and activate areas of the brain that we cannot do manually. Yeah? Like, psychedelics can take you to other places that might just be bollocks, that your brain's just overreacting, or it could, like, fully unlock us out of this reality and put us into another one.
So what you're saying here is, to match aliens and all their technology and that, we need to get absolutely ketted up.
Not necessarily ketamine, Lawrence, but
yeah,
maybe a bit of acid.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying.
My battery.
I'm just saying, right? There's so much shit on hallucinogenics and stuff, and taking you to another place and just all that sort of shit. It's fucking mad. Am I on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs. But I'm saying, I'm open. I'm open to it, man. I'm fucking definitely open to the idea. Exactly, right?
That's it.
But I'm definitely, look, I'm just saying, maybe like DMT and things aren't just your brain fucking with you and you're seeing things that aren't there. Maybe they genuinely take you, they transcend you on a psychological level to another place. That's all I'm saying. Ooh. Now, to play devil's advocate, okay, obviously, you know, all this anecdote that when you take DMT, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have heard that they say, you know, thank you for unlocking this technology, which in itself is fucking unbelievable. Devil's advocate, okay, maybe these people heard the rumour that when you do it, you hear this, so therefore that was already in their mind as they got there, and that's what they heard because it was already imprinted in their mind.
I'd fucking freak the fuck out if someone just, welcome and thank you for using this technology. I'm like, no.
Bearing in mind, this technology, and it's just like plants and shit. You know, we think of technology like a fucking, you know, mechanical and shit. What if aliens have harnessed biological technology? I'm just, honestly, man, I would much rather talk about this shit than, you know, fucking God made Adam and Eve and then they ate an apple and then everything went to shit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking... If I had to put my money on what's gone on, I think we're here because of aliens, mate. I think... and also, oh my God, did you know, right, that alien sightings, UFO sightings, went through the roof shortly after, and have done since, shortly after the testing of the first atomic bomb. Now, what does that suggest? That suggests that whoever fucking engineered us and put us here are like, oh, fuck. They've got to the atomic level. Bollocks. Alright, we better keep an eye on these cunts because they're going to kill each other. They're going to wipe out their planet. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. Just didn't do it in time.
It wouldn't surprise me if we're like a fucking... Look at how... Right. What are humans fucking obsessed with? Reality television. Yeah?
Oh.
And like Animal Planet and shit like that. So reality TV and like Animal Planet, watching animals and shit, right? We put a fucking robot penguin with a camera in it in the Arctic just to watch penguins fucking flop about, right?
That is fucking quality though, let's be honest.
Point proven. What if aliens were just like, we have the technology to go down to that planet and biologically engineer those apes to leapfrog evolutionarily any other animal on that planet, make him a bit intelligent, teach them how to build and stuff, like the pyramids, and you can see all these fucking hieroglyphics of the aliens and shit, and then leave them to it and see what happens. Fuck it. And then all of a sudden, so they like leaving us to it, because you don't really hear much about UFOs throughout like the, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th century. It's a bit boring. Oh, industrial revolution. It might be ramping up a bit here, boys. Here we go. We'll tune in for a couple of 100 years. Oh, fuck. They've dropped the atom bombs. Right, let's go get the juicy footage. And then they're down here, fucking, do you know what I mean, probing us and that. And now they're just waiting for what... I mean, I reckon they're having a fucking field day with, season 2020. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, mate. Call me crazy, but I called Edison Cavani going to Leeds.
Oh, well, alright.
And I fucking called this. It all comes full circle on this show, ladies and gentlemen. I just think there's so much to it, man. I just think there's so much to it. I'm open to it. And the fact we're already dumb to it, man. We've been dulled to it, right? I did a fucking video on it the other week and it flopped. I'm not saying that that's a sign that we're dulled to it. What I'm saying is, like,
oh, that's it.
No, the CIA releasing those 3 fucking videos of UFOs, unidentified flying objects that move like nothing that we can fucking create. Nothing that we can manufacture can move in that manner, has that agility in the air, that speed to stop and change direction in the manner that they did. We don't have that technology, right? 3 videos. Declassified, not leaked, not faked, declassified by the CIA, and everyone's just like, oh well, it's UFOs, isn't it? That's fucking proof. That's fucking proof right there. And it was trending for like half a day on Twitter.
It's not the same though, is it? It's not like when the CIA released something compared to like Keith in his basement who's been doing research for like 20 years. It's ain't got the same vibe.
But the CIA is such a high up organisation for them to declassify that sort of shit. It's just like, what the fuck?
I agree. I'm just saying, people just...
I 100% think aliens are already here and living among us. I think that there's reports from like high up generals and shit on their deathbed saying like we're in contact consistently on this planet with 4 or 5 different alien species. I just think there's so much to it, listen. You can be a devout Christian. You can believe that you go to heaven or hell when you die. You can believe every single word of the Bible, right? But if you ever say to me that aliens do not exist and we are alone in the universe, I don't want to talk to you. Because I think that you are so fucking irrationally illogical that I just can't. I would never see past that. That's one thing. There are more stars Bearing in mind the sun is a star that has planets around it. So we're not talking about planets. We're talking about stars that have planets harbouring them. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on this planet. And you're going to try and tell me we're the only fucking living organism. We're the only planet with life. Shut the fuck up. Right? Shut the fuck up. That is like me going to you, here is a bag full of bullets, right? There are trillions upon trillions upon trillions and trillions and trillions, as far as you can fucking write noughts across the earth, bullets in this bag, and there is one in there that will kill you. That to me is as for you to not pull the trigger is as logical for you to say there's no fucking other life in this universe. Because that is what you're trying to suggest to me. You're trying to suggest to me that like there's only one live bullet in that bag, and if you're that fucking confident, you'll fucking pull the trigger until you're fucking dead, because the amount of fucking planets that are out there, because the amount of stars that are out there, it's just too much. It's just too much. Now, is there a chance that they've never come to us? Okay, I could buy that, right? I don't think so, because I think there's evidence out there that they have. But to say that there's nothing out there is fucking moronic. To the point of insulting. You know?
That's it. Extended mags.
Mate, Uzis.
Ah! Akimbo.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the best weapon we've got against these aliens. And they're using DMT.
100%.
On tap.
100%. But yeah, that's my rant
Christ.
on Are We Alone in the Universe? Because that should not even be a fucking question. Hello. That's it. The truth. You walked in on the fucking truth. That's right. Oh mate, we were watching some just Alex Jones highlights the other day. It's just too much, man. He's so fucking funny. The shit he comes out with is another level. It really is. It really is. Oh dear. But yeah, anyway, guys, we've got about 2 minutes left. If you'd like to ask some questions, feel free. I feel like I need to change the title of this to something like, you know, are we alone in the... Why we can't...
Why can't we just get along?
Are we alone in the universe? Rant.
Go for a drink with an alien, do you know what I mean? Go down the pub. Give you details, obviously, for COVID.
That's it. 100%. No, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because it actually... No. I'm going to call it the simulation theory rant. There we go. Because we do talk about simulation theory and then it bleeds into the alien stuff, doesn't it? And plus, all of my thumbnails, all of my tags are based around conspiracy theories. Milner back to Leeds confirmed. He'll finish his career there. I don't doubt that.
I'll be gutted if he went this season.
I think he'd see out his contract. He's got 2 years, hasn't he?
I think so. He's been fucking one of the best signings, easily.
Yeah. It's mad to think he used to play for Man City now.
Yep.
How much would you pay for Ben White permanent transfer? 35 mil. I think that's what he's been valued at, and I'd happily see it. Signed. We've already done some signings. Obviously, we signed Helder Costa. We signed Ilian Meslier today for 5 million for 3 years. The goalkeeper. Jean-Kevin Augustin from RB Leipzig, because we signed him on a loan to buy if we got promoted. He played 45 minutes, got injured just trying to get up to the fitness levels that Marcelo Bielsa demands. We sent him back after just playing 45 minutes. And then because we got promoted, the clause in the contract says that we're supposed to buy him. I feel sorry for fucking Augustin because he's got Leeds that don't want him. He's got RB Leipzig that don't want him. So we may have to sign a player we don't want for 18 million. Unbelievable, Jeff.
That's it.
Do you think time travel is possible? That'd be possible. If time travel is possible, then it would already be happening. If time travel is possible, then people could in theory travel to 2020. Although why the fuck they do that, I don't know. Yeah, that's the kind of paradox with time travel. If time travel's invented in the future, then it has already been invented because people can come back. So it makes time irrelevant. Where the beanie's at, Ben. Soon, I promise. I was told they'd be shipped in on Monday. The embroidering would begin this week. I want to see them just as much as you do, my friend. I promise you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate it. How's my day been? It's been good. It's been good. I've got a dub on Warzone. I'm on 23 now.
Jesus.
Lovely. Chance that aliens did help the Egyptians. I think they did. That's my personal belief. News on the Forest Haunting video. Oh, William. Hello, mate. So so basically with that, William's Lozzie and I was telling you that someone offered to film.
Yeah.
That is William. So basically with
GG.
this video, because it's in the forest, it's going to be very weather dependent. And so basically, so I don't piss you about, mate, what we're going to do is I'm going to film it this time. May use your services in the future for like an indoor one. But because of being outdoors and weather dependent, there's a chance that we could just go at a final moment's notice. But I will email you back anyway with the info. Do I believe the multiverse exists? What is that? That's the infinite Earth theory, isn't it? That's quite a fucker as well. Bit aggressive, but more beanies can be making Atma beanies. Also, I'm hearing rumours on the horizon that the first proper Atma drop, as in like Atma as a brand, may have Atma dungarees.
That's one hell of a fucking...
That's a statement,
first
Lawrence.
drop.
That's what that is.
See what I mean?
It's a fucking statement.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
saying we're here, we're niche.
Get fucking with it.
That's it. If you don't want them, sorry, you're not bold enough to pull off dungarees, my friend. It's not our fault. We'll go find people that are bold enough to walk down the street in some Atma dungarees. One strapping, yeah? That's what I'm fucking talking about.
That's it.
But anyway, guys, we'll leave it there for today. It's been fun. Loz, you've enjoyed it?
I have. It's
Good.
been eye-opening at times. And just want to do DMT now. Just want to see what happens.
That's it. I think we all should. I think we should just do like...
Play Warzone.
yeah, but everyone, even the viewers, will all go together.
Now that is a cult.
Oh my God, Lozzie. Dob
What's
number
that?
1 says, "Do you remember Ryan Chapman from uni? He's my best mate and said he knew you." Chips?
Oh,
Yes,
Chips.
we do.
Oh,
Absolute fucking hero. He certainly did know us. What a fucking legend that man is. That's made me very happy.
Yeah, good times.
Fucking absolute legend. The biggest Newcastle fan you will ever meet. I'm talking in college. He had a fucking Newcastle fucking ruler. Everything. He had
I
a lot.
remember when halfway through the season, like Newcastle were doing all right, and he started to play the Champions League theme tune on YouTube over and over again just to get himself ready. Obviously, never a match.
I remember that. In the computer room. You should stick it on. Oh, man. Fucking excellent. That's fucking excellent. Stream time? Yeah, probably, Jess. We might jump back on cards. Or possibly do a chilled Ghost of Tsushima. Lozzie, that game is fucking excellent, by the way.
It does look good.
Oh my God, it's fucking immense. Right, guys, thank you so much. I'll speak with you very soon. Goodbye.
See ya.